Go Mouse Scouts episode 90.
Woohoo!
8.
No, 90. You're listening to Go Mouse Scouts, where we're dedicated to helping you and your kids have a great time at the Disney parks, whether you're just starting out or a seasoned pro. My name is Chris, and it's Friday, which means we have a fun conversation with Kit, and in this episode, we talk about how Kit finally rode Star Tours. I know.
And Worm Savers.
And Worm Savers. Kit's chiming in from the background there. Way back in episode 6, we talked about why Kit didn't want to ride Star Tours, and so now he finally wrote it, and now we get to find out what he thought about it. So, let's get into this episode. Alright, Kit, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so, way back in episode 6... we talked about why you wouldn't ride Star Tours. Do you remember that?
No.
Do you remember us talking about why you wouldn't ride Star Tours?
No.
No? Well, we did. And I can't remember I can't remember what you said, but maybe you could remember why you didn't want to ride Star Tours.
Maybe because I thought it was really maybe because I thought because I didn't think that it was 3D, and it actually was, and then my dad told me that it was 3D, so that means that I could, that means I would go on it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you think you were maybe scared of it too?
I was a little nervous, but guess what? I liked it.
Yeah. So. Let's see here. We're on episode 90, so 84 episodes later, you finally rode Star Tours, huh?
Uh-huh.
So tell me what you thought about it.
When I went with Daddy, I went to the Wookiee planet.
Okay. How many times did you ride it?
2.
Yeah? You rode it once with me.
Yeah.
And then once with...
Mommy.
Yeah, okay. So, alright, tell us about the first time you rode it.
We went in hyperspace,
Mm-hmm.
and asteroids actually were on the ship.
Asteroids were on the ship?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Asteroids.
Okay,
Actually,
okay.
they were on the screen part. And we
Right.
went to Hoth when I went with Mommy.
Okay. So, I think we visited 3 planets. Well, you went on Hoth with Mommy, and we ended up on the Wookiee planet. What's the Wookiee planet?
Kashyyyk.
And then the 3rd planet we went on, you went on both with me and Mommy, which was Coruscant, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what was your favorite planet that you went on?
Hoth.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me about your ride on Hoth.
We actually went down a big mountain, and we saw lots of AT-ATs.
Yeah?
Yeah, we saw AT-ATs.
Did you guys fight the AT-ATs?
Yeah.
Yeah? And who won?
One of the AT-ATs actually shooted our ship.
Really?
Yeah, one of them got our ship.
And then what happened when it shot the ship?
The ship was still there.
The ship was still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that means it wasn't gone or something.
Okay, alright. Did you see the Millennium Falcon?
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about seeing the Millennium Falcon.
We actually, when I went with Daddy, we followed the Millennium Falcon.
Mm-hmm. And where do we follow the Millennium Falcon?
All the way, and let me tell you something. When I went with Mommy and we were trying to get into space.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We saw Darth Vader.
You saw Darth Vader? What did Darth Vader do?
He used the Force on us so we couldn't get out into space.
Wow.
Yeah, lots of stormtroopers were with him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, did you guys see BB-8 or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah? Tell me about that.
When I went with Daddy, BB-8 was talking to us on a screen thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what was the reason for riding the Star Tours? Were we trying to protect somebody?
I don't know.
Well, okay. So Darth Vader was looking for somebody, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Who was he looking for?
I don't know.
Was it a rebel spy?
Yeah.
Was it somebody on the ship with us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was C-3PO.
C-3PO was the rebel spy?
Actually, all the people that were on the ship with the 3 glasses on were the rebel spies.
Okay. So you said C-3PO was there.
Yeah, he was actually not the captain, and someone else was the captain, and he actually accidentally made us go into space.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he was the captain that time.
Okay, since he was the one flying the ship in space, that made him the captain?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He was a pretend captain.
Ah, okay.
But there was a real one.
Yeah?
But I don't know what it is. What the real one is named.
I don't know what the real one's name is either. So what was your favorite part about riding Star Tours?
I really liked it when we went to Hoth.
Yeah, that was your favorite
We
part?
slid down a snow mountain.
You slid down a snow mountain?
Yeah. That was when I went with Mama.
Mm-hmm. Tell me more about that.
We actually saw lots of ants, and we followed the Millennium Falcon, and we followed no ships when we went with Mama. When I went with Mom.
Okay. And where did you guys end up at the end when you went with Mama?
At
the end of the ride?
I don't know. I think I forgot.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, we ended back at the place that we were, where we saw Darth Vader.
Ah, okay. Okay. So if one of your friends asked you why he should ride it, what would you tell him?
Because it's a 3D one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me about the 3D.
You get 3D glasses.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what do they do?
You just put them on,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can see lots of stuff that are actually not there.
Really?
Yeah.
Like with your eagle eyes?
Yep.
Yeah? So, since you have eagle eyes, did you need the flight glasses? The 3D glasses?
Yeah, but I actually still did I was a little lost where my eagle eyes were, so I had to use those 3D glasses.
Okay. So next time we go to Disneyland, do you want to ride on Star Tours again?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a high five. All right. So now, tonight, before we started recording, me and Mommy showed you guys some video of the original Star Tours.
Yeah, we ate some really good pie. Apple pie, actually.
You like apple pie?
Yeah? But with whipped cream.
Okay, all right, with whipped cream. It's gooder with whipped cream?
Yep.
More gooder?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really good.
So, did you know that this year Star Tours is actually 30 years old?
Duh.
What? 30 years old? That means that I was 5 years old when Star Tours came out.
All right, I have a little bad cough.
That's because you heard it was just 30 years old, huh?
Yep.
But the new version, the one with the 3D glasses and stuff, that's about 7 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the original one didn't actually have 3D glasses.
No.
So that means back then it was not a 3D ride.
That's right. Tell me about the original ride.
We had a different captain.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw on the screen that we saw R2 on.
Mm-hmm.
Instead we saw C-3PO.
Right. Okay. Cool. And what happened in the original Star Tours?
We actually saw the Death Star.
Yeah?
Yeah, we actually were we were about to go into the Death Star, but we actually didn't, and then something destroyed the Death Star. Like tear.
Like tear?
Yep, and then it just exploded.
Exploded, so you hit the microphone, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so we went on the Death Star at the end, but do you remember going through an asteroid field? And you went into the asteroid. Do you remember that?
Yes.
What did that look like? It was like going through an ice thing, huh?
Yeah, like an ice crystal.
Yeah, an ice crystal. Yep. So
I'm wearing a worm savers shirt because today we like to save worms. It says worm savers and
worm savers.
Yeah, this is a worm and that's worm.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're made out of paint.
Yeah?
Yeah, the letters are paint and so are the worms.
Okay. So, all right. Let's talk a little bit about that. We're jumping topic here.
Whenever we found worms that were dead, we picked some wood truck things, and when we bring in wood truck things with worms under it with dirt, and lots of beetle things just jumped right out.
Oh wow! So you save worms. Why do you save worms?
Because we really want them to be safe. And guess what? One time we found a caterpillar.
A caterpillar?
Yeah. We named him something.
Where did you guys find worms and caterpillars and stuff?
Well, we found one caterpillar in our driveway. And guess what?
What?
We saved like 1,000 worms so far, or maybe 8.
1,000 or 8?
Yep.
Yeah?
It must be 9, actually.
It must be 9 now?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right.
Because we saved even more right now.
Are you going to save more worms tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you done recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Say bye-bye, Mouse Scouts.
Bye-bye, Moukie. That's how Timmy says it.
Yeah, he says, bye-bye, my deep. And that wraps up this episode of Go Mouse Scouts. It was a lot of fun chatting with Kit and finding out how he finally enjoyed Star Tours. Now, I wanted to remind you guys that we have a Facebook group that we're, trying to build a community around what we're doing with Go Mouse Scouts. So it's basically a place where you'll be able to go, ask questions about visiting the parks, the Disney parks with kids, and share your own tips and your experiences. And all kinds of stuff like that. It's a closed group, so you'll have to request to become a member. We want to keep the trolls out, pretty much. But you can find it. We've created a link from our website that you can go to. If you visit gomousescouts.com/FB group, it'll take you right there to the Facebook group, and you'll be able to request to become a member. And hope to see you guys there. We're already getting some fun engagement going on. And you can also email us, if you have any questions that you would like us to cover as well, which is fun@gomousescouts.com. And we will see you guys on the internet. Take care.
Testing 98. Papa, what it?